so early to cast. But we are here. It's the second game, our second series from the main event. The Gold League. And it is Russia and Australia in this group of death. Group D, also in there, is Spain and...
Shut it.
Spain and... Quick, someone remind me. Spain, Australia, Russia, don't tell me. It must be the pot 14. I can't fucking remember. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, Dark. Russia are up in the north-hand side of the map here. He's playing the Saracens. Let's see what he plans to do. Sweden. Yeah, Sweden. The team I've actually said that's going to finish top. Can't remember. Nice. Raypard is going to be playing his Poles. He's in the middle here. Now, Folwarks. Not going to be the easiest things to use. Thanks for the follow, Raypard. Try and have the stream off. Thank you very much. Warrior's got Bulgarians playing as purple, and then Vince is going to be his flank on the left-hand side playing as mines. Likely going to be going for plumes, of course. And yeah, there probably is a lot more gold on the left-hand side. I am his fans. Nice. Yeah, I did think that would be, I didn't think Ripard was in cells. Anyway, other side we have Robo. Played with Slavs the other day. Did eventually get to the very oppressive cancel push. With the cheaper cancels with Slavs. That was a great game against France C in qualies. Razor is Tatars. Now Tatars should be awesome. Extra food from the... Is he going to dock? Oh, that is going to go dock. Thought about making the mill, but decided not to. And I think... Oh, this is interesting. This is actually really interesting. Razor's just been sent the geese. And Soxy is actually taking his boar with Berbers. From what I can tell there. Now gonna go mill. That's super interesting to me. So definitely seems like something prepared here. And then just giving away the geese. Or they are geese, right? Yeah. Huh. And you get the extra food as Tatars. And Berbers, you don't need to take loom because the villagers walk so fast. So it's not any issues going a little bit further over. To then go and get a boar. But taking your teammate's boar is interesting to me. Super interesting. And he's going to go dock in the middle. Now, there is the pond here. There's 5 deep fish and a shore fish, so it's definitely worth going for a dock. But it doesn't seem like a lot of teams do it. But I think as the tournament progresses, we're going to see more players contest. But at this point, yeah, you're going to see a few players just get away with putting 3 fish in the middle. Now, Soxia's Berbers likely going to be aiming towards camel archers, but probably well open knights. And then Chris is Spanish and definitely wants to be going conks. Steel going to FC behind us. Guess you have to, right? You just go FCCA. Have Sogsy play scouts. Have Robo play scouts. You might even see Chris do it as well. Looking at it. It's kind of nice to go scouts as Spanish. You're going to have the stable there for the upgrades on conks. You're going to set your eco up pretty nice. Did you take this one as well? I think it might be Panda, because this one's gone now and it looks like he's got another one underneath. But you're going to set your eco up really nice. Yeah, and going to stone. Camel Archer's definitely going to be what he wants to do. Robbo looking for Vinchesville. Not going to find it yet. The wall's only just coming up. Stable from Warrior. Stable from Repard. And double range from Dark. So it looks like the boys from Russia playing a little bit more Arabia-like. Don't see a single range on the other side. Not a single range. Repard going to be annoying with his scout though. Razor sending his over. Got to protect his own villager. Freshville should go out. Scout's coming out now from Robo. Yeah, I'm just really interested by this opening. Send in all the geese. Giving your teammate all the boars. I mean, look how much food we have. Even made farms. Holy. And Razor decided that 4 fish in the end was just right. Now, numbers are coming over. You don't find more geese in the middle, do you? Did Robo Did he get these from the opponent? Did he maybe get them from Bunch? He's gonna send them to Razor. Yeah, it looks like two pockets are both playing FC. Camel Archers for one, and it looks like it's gonna be CA from the other. One more villager. Yeah, one more villager, then we're gonna click up. Bunch is on the way though. He's clicked up first. He has mines. He's on stone. He's gonna be going for plume, so it's not gonna be a big surprise. And the distances so far, it's not terribly easy to get damage on this map. You see Razor's up now as well. Bitax on his way. Soxy on the way up as well. Where are the full works? And do you know what? Repard's... He's actually kind of making it work. He's actually doing not a bad job. You're not going to get it like 100% perfect here. And I guess the late game, full workspace in the back is going to be really nice. Archer's coming over there from Dark. No fletching as of yet. The will bust through the walls rather fast though, being Saracens. There's only one layer palisade here. Second range is coming from Razor. This is a thing. It's taking some time to get there. I'll make a demo. I've got the spectate bug. It says dark, but it's not actually dark. He's not going to make a demo. Okay, Scout's moving over. That villager is going to get caught out by Razor. So down she goes. 2 ranges here. Castle will be going up soon. He should be straight on to CA. And straight on to Bodkin as well. I think I've already seen him get fletching. Should be enough to defend. Use the hill. Extra hill bonus from Tatars is pretty sick. CA are just a sick unit as well. Does have a TC in the back, so nice idea here. Villagers moving out. It takes so long. I think you almost need to go forward ranges. I can see players doing that, depending on the team. Now, the CA, these CA technically going to be trapped in here. You're going to have to pop them out when you have a good mass. Market wall coming up behind it. More CA being trickled in. Doesn't quite have the gold income just yet. Castle is up on the front from Soxy in front of the gold. That is a big benefit going for the unique unit approach versus just a camel stable. We do get a nice castle to defend. I get you get some map control from the units as well though. Wolf getting tucked in there as well. TC on the edge. From Vinch now, 2 TCs, castles there as well. Rest of the Russians still not in castle age yet. Making our way there though. At the market wall. And this is the issue, you just gotta defend in the meantime. This is a scary little army now. TC coming up from Razor, needs to force that up. Robo. Not panicking too much. Wolf killed an archer. Whoa. Thank you for the follows. And that's 6 scouts. Gotta be careful. Cam archers coming over. Teammates doing the job for each other now. Would like to see the CA pop out the other side. And that villager's gonna die. Spearman on the outside, unfortunately. Dark does get into Castle Age, wants to get crossbow, wants to get Bodkin. Razor's not patrolling. It's not helping you fall asleep. It's not meant to make you fall asleep. Now White Cav is in. Cam Archer should get the clear up. Very little frame delay for them. Scouts are in now from Warrior. Fish is still alive. That's 13 crossbows. Not a small amount. Robo does get the rear wall up. Feeling some pressure. Scouts in from both players now. Plume's knocking on the door. Crossbow's gonna help out. Robo's making some knights of his own. Forced to go for defensive siege workshop. Third range coming in from Razor now. Doesn't really have great gold income. Chris is going for some knights. He has got double stable in the meantime. Don't need to pay gold on the upgrades in the blacksmith for Spanish units, which is kind of nice as well. This looks bad for Australia. It's not looking good at this moment. No, you can see Rippard's trying to make this work. He needs to delete that house, in all honesty. What's a vital economy? They're just maybe waiting. Chris is going to get +2. That's actually a nice kind of like thing for Spanish. Your blacksmith upgrades only cost food. It's like very small, but it is a nice... It's a nice little bonus. You can see he's actually got some spare gold now. Now, where do we open here? We do go for a mangonel. This mangonel shot could be extremely important. Needs to block this side off, I think. CA numbers starting to look good. Cam Archer numbers starting to look good. Dark feels like he's maybe overextended. Military numbers starting to look better. Is there a castle down here? There's actually 2 TCs in the front from Raypard. He's on stone now. We'll want to get to Schlachta. And look at the amount of units here. Camel archers, CA, knights from both, knights from Raypard, plumes from Vinch, and crossbows trying to run away now as well. But the military numbers are starting to look good and it's reflected in the population now. And honestly, they're way ahead. They're also, well, I guess Vinch has got 23 plumes. They're way ahead in villager numbers though. You can see Razor TC in the back, Soxy TC in the back, University coming up now, 2 TCs in the middle. Only 1 from Robo in the meantime. Also got Fish in the middle, been doing the work from Razor. And you get 2 TCs from Chris. And they may have weathered the storm. They may have weathered the storm. Another TC coming from Soxy out in front now. Camel Archers trying to split. Just micro back to the hill. Yeah, Robo was a punching bag there for a while though, that's the thing. He was a bit of a punching bag. Had to invest into a Siege Workshop. Braypard coming with Knights. Another castle at the front from Vinch. They are pretty well fortified. Warrior dropping TCs in the back. Only 50 stone. That's kind of nice as Bulgarians. Big engagement at front. CA. Do we want to maybe just target the CA going downhill? That's my first kind of thoughts. You maybe want to have the CA go downhill. The military numbers are starting to grow. The Russians are... They are catching up on a villager count, and Robo is lagging. Yeah, it's got a TC on the outside now. Chris has got a little spare knights. All eyes will be here in the game. Archers look to be going down if they can get a block on the other side. Plume's getting some nice kills here and there. Crossbows on the other side as well. Not sure who is better for. I think we maybe have to pull back now. We do. Castle in the front from Soxy now. Schwagta will be coming soon. Third castle from Vinch as well. Looks like he's got ballistics. He is going to be on 3 TCs, 3 castles. Looking like a very competitive game at the moment. Just leave these guys on the hill. Let them do the job.
Yes.
Pitches. Restore has worked. It'd be a real sticky situation if you couldn't get back in, having kind of revealed your strats and what you're going to be going for. There'd be some big mind games, actually. How dare you? How dare you? Schlachta is on the way from Repart. So the night spam is about to begin. Stables are being dropped. I can't catch up, can I? No. So we're stuck in 10 minutes big delay. Sorry about that. Not much I can do. Razor is clicking up to Imperial Age. And he is going to be going ham on the CA. And free Parfin when we get up is really nice. Of course, free Thumb Ring and Castle Age is insane as well. Let's see if that's going to be able to hold off the spam of Schlachta Knights from the Poles player Repard. It's kind of making it work with the full works. Kind of. It's capture age for team games. Cav. Read this. It's not that it's broken, it's just extremely taxing on PCs. Omega lol. Okay, and Vinci is on the way up as well. Really solid economy behind us. You can see he's got 94 vills. I'm getting his we're getting his hotkeys up here. That should be Razor with 106. But Razor is going to be up first.
Shot it.
Elite Plume, of course, costs food and wood. We'll need to bank up some res if he does want to get Elite Plume. Schlachta Knights are coming in. No Robo's trying to find some value. Going for some stone walls. Chris is already doing it with Spanish. Robo not having the funnest of time right now. And CA trying to make a move at the right hand side, and looks like they will. Imp's just about to come in. That is a lot of crossbows. Straight onto +4 armor though. It is super nice. Straight onto bracer. Would love to see chemistry as well. Yep, there it is. Camel archers on the left hand side, trying to hold. How is the actual economy? Oh, this is nice from the actual... From coming into the new lobby. I actually don't have the bug anymore. Give me your money. Thank you. Now give me your money. Not really liking this engagement. Not really liking it. I'm gonna get caught out by the crossbows on the right hand side. Cam archers coming from the south. Bench trying to wall the CA in underneath the castle. Diving underneath them anyway. And Cam archers just trying to microwave once the plumes do arrive. We'll be able to run away though, but not without some losses. The Australians are ranked seed 22, and Russia was ranked seed 9 or 10. So there's a little discrepancy between them. Of course, Bench is a level above everyone else, really. Now, it is the Russians' turn to take a bad fight underneath the castle. Crossbows go down, so do some knights. It's a close game looking at the score. Knights here from Robo. Does have better attack, but has less armor. Okay, silk armor now coming in from Razor. If you can get like a mass of Dexter Tatar CA fully upgraded, man, they're sick. They're absolutely insane. Heavy CA though, not the cheapest upgrade to get. Yeah, the thing is with Ripard, you don't really know what you're gonna get. He is like wildly inconsistent, but they've gave him a pretty easy role. Playing with poles. Get a Shlakta, shoot out knights. It's not the most difficult thing to do. Elite Camel Archer in. CA does have +7 as well. Bronze League is play all free as well. I don't think it's knockout. Yeah, just Wood League is Wood League's knockout. You are mixing it up. That ain't wrong. All these full works out front. You can see walls coming down. All the gold. Oh my god, look at these walls. This is literally a race of like securing corners right now. All the gold is in this kind of like middle section.
Oh, kill him! Oh, kill him! Oh!
There's Sweden Zone. Thank you for the subscription. Mr. Atten Q, or M. Ratten. I don't know how to say your name. I've done this in the show match as well, I'm not too sure. Mystery Cucker. Do you like getting cucked, do you? Now, units a little bit disconnected here. I don't know in terms of upgrades what we have from Soxy so far. I'm going to go on the tech tree and check, because it's actually quite important. If we have unique techs, okay. No Casby yet. Upgrade camels would be really nice, but of course expensive upgrades to get. Treb is now beginning to push from bench, and this is a scary army. It's a scary army indeed. Warrior is an imp. Does have Bulgarian cav. Likely to have stirrups. Push is coming. Not sure I feel about Ripard staying in castle. The thing is, so is Robo. So is Robo. Right, just I think that having some sort of meat shield. Plume's doing the job, crossbows behind, Treb's doing the work against the castle, Razor's trying to keep it up. Robo's gonna try and dive on the plumes. He's only got +1, he's not even got +2. Ooh. I'm not sure if Robo realizes, but he's up to imp now. He's gonna switch into pikes. Trying to make the half switch. This is what he done the last time as well. Castle stays up in the meantime, but lots of villagers are lost. Everyone's above 110 vils, so it's good numbers. You can see military numbers not too bad for the Aussies. There's only 8 out on the field for Robo in the meantime. Castle does go down. Trade does actually get secured, and Dark's got villagers back here. Sorry, I need to check this. Oh, and they have no idea. They have no idea. Oh. That is Pog. That is... Oh, do you know what? But even... I don't know why... Sorry, let's get back to the fights. I don't know why you would do that. Okay, Elite Janitor from Tatars. Oh my lord. And if you can just target the cam archers onto the cavalier, janitors, the tar janitors should do pretty fucking good against plumes. They have 75 HP, 9 pierce armor. Holy hell! And onagers out. Robo, bruv. Nice shots. Look how many plumes are dead. Lots of plumes dead. Military numbers not looking too good for Warrior now either. And Australia take top score. And the men from down under trying to make something happen. The trade is being attacked. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th stable going up. There's 40 hussar here. Oh. Needs to get dealt with ASAP. Janitor CA. It's going to be Halb, Onager in the middle as well from Robo. And... man, Dark's trying to bust in here as well. Dark's trying to trip. Oh my god, are you for real? It's fucking open. Not good timing. Needs to deal with these stables. Dark can't just run just quite yet, but the Cav can. Robo. Yeah, at this point of the game, it's all the attack animations, which adds lag spike, especially the arrows. Okay, cam archers have come up. Dark's even trying to go for the gold here. Castle goes down, but the stables being here is the biggest issue. And having the production. Just Hussar from Chris. Are they holding left hand side? Looks like it. Halbs are in now from Robo. Razor's not making a single unit. Loads of Q back up. More Janitors are coming. Janitors OP. Man, I absolutely love it. Now, it looks like the Camel Archers have dealt with the initial pressure. Dark is making camels from these stables. 170 HP on these guys. 170. Gold being mined here, there, and everywhere. Winged Hussar now in from Ripard as well. Trample damage Hussar is insane. If we could get Druzina Halbs against the trample damage Hussar would be cool to see for sure. A few more hours and Bench has to leave. Genuine game plan. And that castle looks like it's going to be denied. But they have to deal with this. They have to deal with these stables in the back if they can clear them up. Castle isn't quite just down yet. Rapard flaring that gold. One plume is working away on it. And Janitor's genuinely doing the business against plumes. Oh! Oh! Yikes. And Castle gonna come up over those stables. I don't think they see these two. And then that castle did get denied from Dark. And Camel Archer raid incoming. Score is starting to grow. Heckin' love open land maps. Is there a reason for no capture age? Read this, my man. Okay. Cam Archer's getting some good raids here. Villager numbers are starting to fall. Military numbers are awful for Warrior and Dark. 7 and 6. And this is probably a time of the game where it's most crucial. And nearly all of the Aussies are pop capped. The Aussies are on the driving seat here. The Aussies might take this game. What is Dark doing? This is starting to look really, really good for the Aussies. And Hal's in now from Robo. Warrior's got Onager of his own. And it's really easy for Bulgarians to tech switch into different siege. And having a massive camo archers in your base is not easy. That is fucking super annoying to deal with. And double castle now, so those staples are pretty much useless. Trade is running from both. The trade is much, much improved for Australia by the looks of it though. I'm not seeing any yellow. I'm not seeing any red here either. Left hand side. Cam Archer's now over supporting on the left. Still alive. Chris is just trying to aim for hussars. 3 players on the left hand side here from Australia. Trying to get a push on. Robo's making some trips. Looking really, really good for the Aussies. Dark still on 6. Military. He's making scouts and he doesn't even have light cav. Oh my god. Dark, man, what is going on? Is he AFK? I just don't understand what he's doing. No offense. Man, if you can somehow land one Onager shot there, that would be sick. Castle is being defended. Siege Onager's even in for Robo now. Plume's in a really nice spot behind the castle there. Full light cav by the looks of it. Trample damage hussar coming from the right hand side. Castle will go down with 2 more trip shots. 1 more. And boom, it does go down. That hole has been plugged as well. Does receive some sling now. Yeah, he's got 0 trade whatsoever. Neither does Rapard, but he is poles in fairness. And actually Rapard is... He's out of gold as well, and that's why he is making hussar, but the trample damage hussar is sick. So it's fine. That is fine. Is it gonna be enough? Oh! One more, one more, one more, one more. Well, I guess say goodbye to your Plumes bench. And it feels like the gap between the two teams is starting to grow. You were not believing. Now is a good time to start. If you're an Aussie. Trade is in full flow the other side. They look to have it locked down. Dark has zero trade whatsoever. What is he making? He's making light cap the Saracens. Feels bad, man. Siege Honours are now in from Warrior. Trample damage Hussar come from the right hand side. Big reaction from Ripard. Needs to try and do something. Siege Onagers from Warrior. Razor pulls back. They actually get decent value here. Siege Onagers go down. Trebs go down. Eagle switch has came in from Vinch. Cam Archers needing to come over. Looks like military numbers have dropped a little bit for the Aussies. Been a while since Paradox was streaming our set to 10 viewers, yeah. That is, it's going a bit further back, Desi. That is going a bit further back. Feel free to remind everyone what the score was, by the way. Now, this is where actually wood control is going to become an important part of the game. You do have some in the back, but it looks like the players are taking the riskier wood lines forward first. Probably a good idea. Cam Arch is also on the right hand side. Not sure if Chris lost that castle or deleted. Eagles might be... Might be a bit annoying. Can I look at Ripard's food count? He is on the absolute limit, but he has 96 villagers on food. He's at the absolute limit. He's got like 100 Hussar in queue, but you know what I mean. For having the queue, he's got to spam these units out. And it seems like Australia have lost this position. Oh boy. Siege Onager sights it back out. Not sure where the military are. Needs to plug some holes. Eagle raids could be very, very frustrating. Are they pushing on the right? Not quite. Paladin is in now though from Chris. This part of the map is totally locked down. Score is starting to close. Closing. Look at the queues for everyone. The queues are absolutely loaded. It's only Robo that's not really making anything. He's still trying to get trade shit out. He wants to have Siege Onagers free flowing. Not sure if he did get Drazina. Let me just have a quick check. I would hazard a guess at no. Oh, he does have it. And he has the cheap castles. And he has the cheap castles, okay. And you gotta think pound for pound. They do have better units at this point. Robo's even gonna get into Elite Boyar now. After the trade being set up. Gotta feel like the trample damage Hussar are gonna start to... I mean, against Siege Onager, they're sick. They should be starting to decline in their effectiveness for sure. Getting some walls up now, that's nice. They look fine on the right hand side as well. Everything's really getting shoved right up the gut. Aussie trades being raided. There might be a couple of Eagles that made their way back here. I'm not seeing... Yeah, not really seeing too much though. It looks fine for the Russians as well. Robo now has 2,700 stone to push with. Looks like when you spell all the colour in the canvas, yeah. I mean, it is quite nice, isn't it? There's just some eagles and wood lines and stuff here. Robo needs to nuke some villagers forward and get some castles up. There was a single eagle. Nothing too much to worry about then. Paladin trying to do the work on the right-hand side. Still, most of the action is coming from the left. Robo's down to 94 vills. These eagles here are just doing God's work. Let's put castles up here. Don't know if he's put any of them in the trade line or anything either. Back to the action on the front. No halves versus Palace. I don't know if he's got gold count up yet. Up to 28. If Dara can get back onto camels, it'd be pretty sick. Saracen camels are unbelievable. Ooh. Ooh. No chemistry still from Warrior. More castles going to be coming up from Robo now. Paladin making progress on the right hand side though. Vince is having to split army. And like Robo's got so much stone, he should be able to like another castle here, 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 and another castle here. That is the beauty of slabs. Not looking great though. Almost breaking into the left hand side. Looks like we are, and Siege Onager's going to be breaking in now. Oh boy, oh boy. That's going to be a lot of gold down the drain. Let's see how long it's going to take before we get a flare from a Russian. Nothing yet. They are holding the position here. Vinch finally flares it. Needs to delete the other market. Needs to delete the other market. Still hasn't done it yet. Villagers trying to put up barracks. Needs to delete the other market. Vinch. He's still not done it. Position is being pushed. I would have liked to seen some more castles here just to help to defend. Boyar, CA, Camel Archers. Paladin going for the raids in the economy now. Still hasn't deleted that market. Still hasn't deleted it. Let's take a look at Pop. He finally gets there. And now they're going to be... There's so much military in the queue for them. They're just going to be shitting out loads and loads of units. But Paladins raiding. Dark down to 160 pop. 2012, 17. Okay, more trade being mixed in. Not what you want to be spending your gold on at this point. Position down here. Slightly being pushed, but should be okay. Needs some melee to deal with these siege rams. Doing a good job of tanking some damage. Paladin's been very annoying. CA are still alive in the meantime. You'd probably like to see a bit of a push coming from this side. Knowing it's so much military is being diverted into the back. Can you bind? I'm not going to do that right now. No. I'm not going to do that right now. GG called enemy. Russia calls it. Russia does call it. And this is what we were saying about this group. This group could go any way. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Aussie's taking game one. I did say it in the preview. They're likely going to be one of the most prepared teams in the full tournament. It was a really interesting play to see the geese slung to Tatars, and then Berbers then taking their boars. So, very well played. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. Now, game two, I mean, we will probably miss some lames here. Oh, it's going to be bad for Chris. What do we want to do? Do we want to watch normal speed, or do we want to try and catch up to live time? I'd rather have answers than that one before making a decision. Catch up or watch at normal speed? How did Russia lose first game? Russia seems solid. I mean, I kind of go the other way. That Australia seems solid. Catch up, catch up, catch up. Yeah, let's catch up. So let's take a look at positions then. Soxy flank is Vietnamese. Robo is the one with Hans here. He's going to be his pocket. Chris is in pocket with Kimar. Let's hope he doesn't go for a 20 pop again this time. Razor is on flank. Ethiopian's one of the best subs to have. Dark's Chinese. Could have some issues if you get some early pressure, but doesn't look like he is going to get rushed. Finch is pocket as Franks, which is a little bit of a surprise. And Rapard is also Magyars. He's the first one up. No super quick up times in all honesty. Looking at them. No baguette builds on show here. And Warrior is also on flank as Portuguese. Now, I think we are caught up to live time now. So, pretty much the best time to catch up to Arabia is when the action is starting to happen. So now let's take a bit of a deeper look at map. And oh boy, Dark already going for that tower. A little bit concerned. And he's only opening one range here against Ethiopians. Where's the range? Double ranges from Razor here. I'm going to go out on a whim and say I don't really love it. Did anyone lose a villager? Ripard's got a kill. Warrior's got a loss. It looks like there's probably like one each. There's been some kills here, but it could be scouts and whatnot. Not a big lover of these ranges, but... Hey-ho. And here comes the second range. Blacksmith from Dark. He's going to try and funnel everything through at this little gap. Chris just going for some small walls in the meantime. Khmer scouts being built up. And great to have Huns in a map like this with the stable bonus as well. And it should be double ranges from Soxy. And is extra HP on the archers is kind of nice for Vietnamese as well. I'm really interested in this lineup. Really interested in this lineup from the Russian team to be going for this. Now, we're going to be getting another game no matter what. Rapard trying to lame these little... Ah, he gets one of them. He could try and lame the goats. Two scouts in here, and he might even get that villager. Oh yeah, it's great value from Rapard. 3 to 1 KD already. And that's just with 2 scouts. And then chalking off some more HP of Robo Scout as well. Nice job. Was there any successful layman? Don't know, Bog Sauce. We had to zoom through it. It was either watch at normal speed or catch up to live, and pretty much everyone said catch up to live. Well, I definitely saw attempts, but I don't know if anything was successful. Okay, Soxy with the archers. Looking to pressure. Looks like Panda was specking. Panda's a man in the air. He has all the info. And we're gonna team wall this. Huh. Okay. Okay, Frank Scouts coming over. Do have extra HP in the meantime. 54. Nice thing to have early feudal age, but it does drop off if everyone does get the appropriate upgrades. And let's see if it's squeaky bum time here for the Aussies. I still think they'll be confident taking it on 2 rivers, but they'll be looking to get a win here as well, no doubt. In terms of pure experience, I probably have to edge the Russians for sure. Green and blue versus red. Where is yellow? The scouts from Vinch. Oh. Looks like Chris actually missed those 2 sheep. Scouts from Vinch are coming over to the left-hand side. Now, I know Dark has a tower here, but it's not walled. Oh, and Razor's actually gonna extend here. No one adventures over here. Oh boy. Red Army? Red Army's about to die. Market wall. Oh, Dark's caught in two minds, doesn't know what to do. Doesn't get the market wall up either. Disaster for Dark. Absolute disaster for Dark. Vench is a... He's now reacting and coming all the way over. Oh no, what is going on? What's going... Why was Vench over there? And he's already pre-towered the gold. Dark playing for Australia. Oh my god, and there's 2 scouts in here now as well. He does have 4 archers. He's gonna have to micro like an absolute god. These villagers, tower stays up in the meantime. Don't know why he didn't wall that. Finch comes over. Is that enough damage? Dark's down to 30 vils. Dark is down to 30 vils. Chris has only got 3 scouts left. This is his army. New archers coming over from Razor. Tower gets repaired. The tower would be enough. It's one of these things that's like a false sense of security, isn't it? I think you still have to wall in front. That seemed a bit silly. Now, are we safely walled at home? That could be slight risk for the Aussies now. And 2 more stables being added by Chris. He is on the way up to Castle Age already. Khmer eco is insane. Not a barracks in sight. And Vince just really strange position with the scouts. So far. Really strange positioning. Didn't get any value from his scouts. Pretty much minute 20. Not a great look. He is up to Castle Age, and he is going to be the first one there. Double stable in the meantime. Looks like he's going to add a TC out front in the gold. Trying to pressure Razor now. Razor is going to be getting some support from Chris very soon. With some knights, bit of a defender's advantage here as well. Scouts coming over from Raypard. Trying to bust in Robo. He's also clicked up. Walling behind with Huns isn't the easiest thing to do. And there might be some villagers dead here. Robo does get over with some scouts though. Socks with his own archers. Archers trying to do some damage here from Razor. When is Dark going to be able to click up? It might be a while yet. Razor is on the way up now and getting clear up by the looks of it. Ethiopian archers are insane. Dark did get armor, no armor from Razor. TC on that wood line from Chris. They might have to go and help Robo here, and I think he might. It could be Robo's turn to do some, or take some domination. He's almost running to the other wood line. Gotta try and quick wall that now. Benches here. Archers here from Warrior as well. The rainbow is on Robo. Doesn't get that wall up. Doesn't get it up. Knights coming in from Chris now as well. Done a little bit of this in Team Acropolis. Just picking in Robo as they can. Archers should be looking to come forward for Razor. Still hasn't walled that. Still hasn't walled it. It's just so strange. Robo down to 29 vils now. He's taking some damage, guys. He's taking some big time damage. Bench is still getting kills on the gold. Still getting kills on the gold. No reaction from Robo. 28 vils. It all seemed like it was going all so well. This is honestly one of the major downsides of Huns. Like, not being able to house wall behind. If you do have, like, heavy military come towards you, your actual layer of protection is just so bad. Having some house walls does help. But that was such a big army anyway. Civ loss? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Chris is up to 53 vils already. It's up to 53. Knights coming in. No, they're not. Monastery on the way now. Razor doing work with the Ethiopian crossbows. So if Robo is in shambles over here, you need Soxy to hold, and you need the other two to do damage on the other side. Now, the early damage to Dark was nice. Now you need to go dominate. You need to do somewhat of equal damage, and try and buy time so Robo can get back in the game here. But he's taking some damage, guys, big time. He's not getting anything on gold now. I think he just has to add the economy at this point. Defend. Have we been saying no camel civs? Nah, I wouldn't say that so often. Hindustanis we've seen a couple of times. In qualifiers. Okay, trying to break in. Got a lot of armor on houses. And we're going to be in here. Dark finally walls off the front of his gold. Morning intercept. I'm just going to deny some farm space when the knights can just run past. They do have +2 and +1 attack. Venge doesn't have any attack upgrades. Ooh, and Chris is going to take some damage here and will run backwards. 3 TCs from Chris. Has a lot of knights at home. Robo's adding the 4 TC now. You just need Soxy to hold. You need Soxy to hold so he can add some economy and get back into this game. Ripard. 1, 2, 3 TCs as Magyars. Warrior, only just adding the second. They're doing the dance on the other side. Looks like Ripard's actually swinging to this side. Sees how grave the situation is. Want to get this clear up. Difficult to see. There should be more archers coming out from Dark though. And maybe a slight overextension here from the Australians, and Chris decides to back off. Does decide to back off. You can see the food count is starting to go pop, pop, pop. Little mass here from Razor as well. Chris is trying to do some small amount of damage on Vince where he can. Castle's going to come up in the front now. Knights moving backwards. Crossbows and knights coming forward from Ripard and Dark. And I guess knowing that Ripard's coming to this right-hand side, are we just going to try and go to pocket? 30, 29 crossbows versus... We should be fine there. Provided we micro, right? Another TC coming from Razor. He's going to be on to 3 now. Okay, okay. Robo is up to 49 vils. He is coming back. 52, actually. Okay. How close is Vince to him? Let's find out. Still adding vils. It's up to 90 vils, though. Chris on 82. So Chris is kind of like... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Dark. I said it at the beginning of the series, guys. There's some question marks here in terms of how up to scratch, how fresh is Dark going to be after playing some Age of Empires 4 recently. And yeah, that was not great. That was really not good. Not too sure what's going on. but does look out of practice, a little bit out of sorts, having to go for the heavy stone wall approach now. Castle at the front here does mean Vinch is pretty well defended. Pledging coming in for the castle, quite up to Imperial Age now. Getting in for Cavalier. Robo is now making his way over to Ripard. Needs armor. More crossbows on the left-hand side from Sogsy. Still a close game here. The score is incredibly close. Is Chris about to click up? Not yet. Night production still going. Robo's up to 66 villagers. University coming down now, though. And he's got a monastery already, so maybe he's thinking about Imperial Age and the vague distance. Squats. Oh boy, oh boy. And we're just going for TCs now. Okay, Razor's up. Where is the military from Razor? Is it kind of hiding in amongst here? Yeah, he's just kind of holding back in the meantime. Chris is up as well. Gonna be a slight time window here from Finch. It's gonna be a good time to take a fight before Finch gets to Imperial Age. Numbers split up for both. A squat sound there. Yeah, I mean that's how you know I'm doing them. Dark got his. Where's he going? His crossbow's all the way up here. Soxy's still doing the business in the meantime. And Robo's clicked up now as well. He's going to continue to add farms. Going on to stone. Adding more stables. Crossbows coming over. Looks like everyone congregating in this area. Dark going on an adventure down under. It's just such a distance to move your crossbows, and it's not even like it's that many. It's only 11, you know. Raypard a little bit out of position here as well. Finch does have +4. Razor, Rising Imp. Castle here. Oh boy, oh boy. And how does the actual economy numbers look for Dark? Dark is miles away from Imp. The Aussies are still in this game. The Aussies are certainly still in this game. Economy numbers. I mean, Chris is now starting to repart. 18 on gold, 50 on food. Should be able to get Imp pretty soon. Soxy, clicked up to Imp now as well. Robo should be on to +4 soon, after he gets +2. Wants to get an ASAP. Is GG? GG for who? Paladin is clicked. Does take some time though, doesn't it? Okay, it's 90%. Just imagine Robo going, okay, he's got Paladin, boys. Soxy's not up yet either. It feels like they have to do the business. And where are Razor's crossbows now? Okay, the Arbs are trying to deal with the Paladin in the meantime. Ben's just flare in the corner, looking for some trade lines. Paladin are going to try and bake in the back as well. Gold exposed. Castle coming up from Chris. Arbs whittling down the numbers. Halb's already out from Razor as well. Paladin in the back. Cavalier from Robo. He's also going to be able to defend. Just needs to make sure he doesn't eject. But those Paladin are weak. They're not going to want to resign just quite yet. Where's Warrior with Imp Army? He's here, bro. Pushing in the front. Forward castle. On Soxy. He's going to try and bust right in here. It's Harp versus Crossbow, though. Dark is back. No way. Dark is researching Great Wall. Dark is researching Great Wall. Okay. That is... best move he's played all game. It's not something I was expecting to see. I wasn't expecting to see MBL make bomber towers in Arabia against Valis yesterday. I was not expecting to see Dark to go Great Wall for his fortified walls here. My Paladin just pressuring the castle. Looks like it probably will go down in the end. Cavalier trying to come over. Let's take a look at population numbers, and it is starting to drop for the Aussies. Robo and Soxy on 100 pop. Raypard is pop capped. He is on the way to Imp. He's pop capped in his castle age. That's kind of insane.
Okay, yeah.
You might actually get it. One more hit.
Hey.
Oh, so close. Nice attempt from Robo. Vince is gonna get away with that relic. Army's gonna get cleared. Trade already secured pretty much so from the Russians. Wasn't banned by the Aussies. They banned Arena. And it just looks like Vince is gonna bang from the pocket, but they're not giving up just quite yet. Arbs, of course, a little bit cheaper for Portuguese. Forward range just now. There's going to be a castle on that hill from Dark, which is a lovely castle, taking the place of Razors. Difficult to see a way back into the game. For the Aussies here, for sure. Really tricky to see a way back into the game. And just like that, like clockwork, the tap out. Making it 1-1, we're going to go to the decider here. So many, as I've said, we think most of the series and the script's going to be 2-1s. And we're going to have a 2-1 to start off Group D. With Russia, Australia, Spain, and Sweden. Here's some chunky rivers, guys. Now, Two Rivers is probably a map that a lot of people are not familiar with. And it might even be that case for the players as well. That might even be the case for players. And we've got an interesting spawn here. We'll get into that in a sec. We'll start off with the intros for the Aussies. So Soxy is going to be playing in grey. Up to the north-hand side of the map, here's Italians. Should be pretty they should trend pretty well on water. Cheaper upgrades to get to the next stage. All those dock upgrades on the cheap as well is also very nice. Sorry, I've got a really bad itch right now. We've got Robo on the flank there for Persians, which is going to be insane. Really nice stuff to have in pocket here on Two Rivers. Double HP in docks, faster producing docks, going to be nice. Economy is going to be amazing. And have a really nice cav line as well. Chris's Burgundians. One of the best economies in the game. Let's see what they can do here. Good fish boom here, look at that. I've not actually saw that happen. Looks like the wood is kind of like interrupted the river here. Actually a little bit annoying. And then Razor is in the blue He's playing his Dravidian, so you can see the L shape that they kind of generate in. If I just drop the cursor here, there's different ways this L can generate, and I'm sure the Aussies will know what kind of game plan they need to have on this one. Chris got the God Spawn for Berg. It's probably pretty good for Burgundians to be all the way back here, right? Yeah. And Razor's going to be up against Dark on this other side. It's probably nice for him. It's not looked the sharpest in this game. He's Byzantines. He's got 2 crossings down here as well. And oh my god, yeah, no crossings up in the north. Which is really nice. For Chris. That's phenomenal. Anyway, he's playing his Byzantines. Warrior's going to be his pocket. He's playing his Malians here. So we'll see what players want to do. If they want to go for like 2v2 on each river. Or if you want to go for a safer back dock. Raypard is the Lithuanians. Now you have 6 relics on the map. Should have like 3 per team essentially. They're definitely going to be prioritised. But the early lumber camp is the main thing with Lithuanians. It makes them so strong. So you can go for this early dock. And have the fish economy rolling already. And there's going to be a pre-mill by Vinci. They've actually got a barracks coming up from Vinci already. So he's going to look to pressure. Yeah, and these rivers can spawn differently. This one is where you get 3 fish white. Sometimes it's only 1. I think sometimes it's only 2. But this is one of the more... this is one of the more dense versions of rivers, if that makes sense. This is a denser river. Loads of fish in it, so it's going to be really important as the game progresses. This fish is going to last right through to early imp. Okay, important thing for Soxy, he does see the barracks. How many militia is Finch going to go for? Is it going to be his standard 2? And it looks like it. Okay, we should be back, guys. Just, get it. Just a one in chat to make sure we're back. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Everything's like fine on my end on OBS. It doesn't say that OBS is disconnected. My Wi-Fi's not dropped off. I just have very random. I have very random drops, and I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Super weird. We didn't miss much. Not from what I could tell, as I'm fretting away. Just what you would really expect on normal 2 rivers. I don't really see anything too bad in terms of pure bill count, but Razor looks like he might have lost his fish. He's trying to get that 3rd dock up. Not going to be able to. Going to lose another villager though. Okay, so Warrior doing the damage with the galleys here. And Raypard doing a good job with the galley so far as well. Now this river is 3 versus 2. Yeah, it is 3 versus 2. Chris is making some fire galleys now as well. Soxy did get the man at arms walled out. Is making some archers now. Looks like he's safely walled. Which player did Vinch drush here? Teal or red? Grey. Neither. Dark's just going for a... He's virtually just going for a trash rush. Forward spears. Forward skirms. And Razor's having to go for some squat for us. Let's go. He's having to go for some defensive towers. His forward trash can be quite annoying to deal with. Just spamming units, and it's so cheap with Byzantines, and if he's got good fish economy behind us, it's not going to be the most challenging thing to do. 2 villagers on the shore fish. Okay, Dark is a gamer. Tower's going to be denied in the meantime. Should go up. With the archer numbers though.
Impero.
Just supporting. Robo Scouts running Warrior. Upgrades? Don't have any. He's gonna take villagers now. Warriors down to 30 vills. Trash is looking for a way in, but they're just gonna go straight into the TC here. Good value from Robo. Oh, and Chris is here now as well. Oh boy.
Salve.
Oh, really, boy. And Raypard's got 3 docks. So definitely a very different approach here. Oh boy. Oh, really, boy. Oh, he's still open. Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, negative armor as well, right? And they're just going to go to Ripard now. They're just going to move on. 5 and 4, 9 scouts in total. They just got to coordinate and communicate. Villagers on the docks. Warrior down to 28 vills. 1, 2 here. And on the wood line now as well. Not any weak ones. More villagers going down. Other side. Looks like the river has been lost. Warrior still has good numbers of galleys as well. Definitely a different approach here. Scouts do get past. More villagers going down for Raypard, down to 39. But he has a lot of fish behind this. And that's a lot of galleys. That is a lot of galleys. First player's up to Castle Age. More villagers going down. Scouts do get lost though, on either side. Raypard into Castle Age. First one there. No big surprise as Lithuanians has 9 fishing ships behind us. Solid economy. Going for a TC now. Galleys moving forward for Warrior. Not really good enough numbers here, and there's a lot of fish. Could go down, and this is a scary amount. There's a scary amount of galleys. 14. 14 indeed. Players starting to make their way up to Castle Age. Forward trash is all the way up to Chris now. It's actually going to be a super frustrating army to deal with, and Chris could be in some problems. Oh my god. Didn't get enough damage, I think. I mean, look at the value you're getting for this is insane. Always run 1 row of fish. I've seen this one quite a few times, Nunez. I've seen this one quite a few times. Weirdest army ever. Not when you're Byzantines, but I understand your point. It's just very difficult. It's very annoying to deal with when you have just such high numbers of it. And it's so cheap. Now, Robo hasn't walled that area off yet. Which, that's slightly concerning for me. I think you probably need to wall this now, and you can use the wood lines. Oh, and they're even going to find the TC in the back. Yikes. Night's coming over now from dark. 2 players apiece in Castle Age for both now. And that TC's going to... I mean, it doesn't have a lot of damage output. The villagers are going to go down here. Army coming into the south side now as well. Soxy not looking in good shape. Robo's in Castle Age. Where's he going to go with the knights? Has to come to Grey.
Impero.
Dark playing AoE 4, AoE 2. And oh my god, Chris has went for 3 additional TCs. Looking rough for us. Doesn't look great at this moment. Knight's coming up now. Knight Skirm. Yeah, Fumring coming in for Finch now. Got +2 already. Getting archer armor. 3 knights in behind here for Robo's not going to make a big difference. Not looking fantastic. Doing some dancing. Knight's getting the bag here. +1 armor on them. Soxy's only just clicked up. Not looking fantastic. Knight's not making her way over from Robo. Needs the numbers here. Villagers need to go somewhere else. Can't really wall all the way to the edge now with the galleys there as well. But the Aussies decide it's not for them anyway. Tap out. And the Russians take this one 2-1. The Russians do take it. So GG, well played. And after a very shaky game 1. In the end, the Russians do enough. Soxy just too far behind there. Dadgum, yeah. I think I had this down as a 2-1 in my predictions. Let me just double check. I don't know where I saved them. Nations Cup. Group D. Yeah! 2-1 I predicted. 2-1. I'm trying to bring it up. Give me a second. Give me a sec. I can bring it up. I just need to work something out here. Ah, fuck it. Doesn't matter. We'll just go back to the draft screen. It's all good.